And that's one of the big challenges in farming. You can't put off. There's always a window of time to get things accomplished, but you have to be really on the ball to make it work. Hi, I'm Richard Schmidt, located here in West Jordan, Salt Lake County. We've been farming here for a number of years. We raise sweet corn, tomatoes, pumpkins, some cantaloupe, and then we have a greenhouse operation also. Our main crop probably is sweet corn. We've kind of become famous for that. We started this what's called salt and pepper super sweet variety, and people come from all over. We have a stand during August, September, and October up on the corner of 90th South and 2200 West. And so we sell directly to the public the corn and tomatoes that we raise. We bring in some other things like peaches and pears and apples, but we grow a lot of our own stuff. Early on we decided we'd like to have some cash flow in the spring, and so we started with a couple of small greenhouses and it was really successful. We built more every year, and we now have a pretty good-sized retail location here on Redwood Road. Our main thing is bedding plants in the spring. We sell, again, direct to the public. And what's unique about where we're located is that we are almost completely surrounded by housing at this point in time. The ground that we are farming, the biggest part of it is Salt Lake Community College property that we farm. So we're one of the few farmers left in Salt Lake County. The land is everything, and caring for it, making sure we have, it's nutriented properly and correctly so our crops can do well, and rotating the crops. That's one of the challenges we have, is being able to rotate into crops that don't have the cash flow, aren't as valuable as, say, the sweet corn and the tomatoes and so forth. But we feel a definite responsibility to care for the ground. My grandfather originally came here from Salt Lake City in 1911 and started farming. He'd been a concrete contractor in Salt Lake before, but wanted to raise his family on the farm. My dad followed in his footsteps as a farmer, and I followed in my dad's footsteps. What I've learned from my dad and my grandfather before is basically integrity and honesty with dealing with people, and then being able to step up and do the job that has to be done when it's time to do it. Well, I want my children, my grandchildren, to remember me as someone who cared about them a great deal and loved them very much. It's been great to have them involved with me on the farm. I have one son who is my partner in a corn maze. We have a pretty successful corn maze we've had for 17 years. My other son is directly involved in the greenhouse operation and in the farming. Our grandchildren have had a chance to work on the farm, and so I want them to remember me as somebody who did love to grow things.